Hey, what's going on, lads? Guns blazing in the building, and this time I'm bringing you a Fiend Farewell deck using double Necrofear, because I actually haven't used a Necrofear deck with Bakura yet. I've used it with, Odeon and Joey, but I haven't used it with Bakura, and it's only fitting that I use them with Bakura. As you can see, this is not an easy deck to build by any means. There's a lot of farm cards, there's a lot of trader cards, as well as ultra rares from packs. So I'm going to try to leave you with the replacements as best I can, but it is a pretty specific deck. If you don't have most of these cards, you might want to run a different kind of Necrofear deck that doesn't revolve around Creeping Darkness, Trance Archfiend, and Escape from Dark Dimension. But anyways, you can replace Ebolas and you can replace Doom Doge with Dark Mimics. They should be fine. But you can't replace Trance Archfiend, you can't replace Creeping Darkness, and you can't replace Escape from the Dark Dimension. So if you have some copies but not 3, then you just put in as many as you have and then put in some, counter meta cards. Some other cards that you can put in this deck are Twister, which counters Toon Kingdom, and Harpies Hunting Ground, which both are a problem for this deck. Trap Jammer, because Invader of Darkness covers you on the quick play spells, you gotta just worry about the traps. And this deck by itself does not have any way to deal with the back row really, besides Invader of Darkness to some extent. Another consideration is Archfiend Palabyrinth, which will get your Trance Archfiends to 2000 without its effect, and making your bigger fiends very strong. Anyways, let's talk about what this deck actually does for a second. So, Fiend Farewell is a skill that, it's a drop skill on Bakura, and whenever one of your fiend monsters is destroyed in battle, you can mill out one random fiend type monster from your deck to your grave. And by doing this, you give Dark Necrofear fuel to be summoned, and you also give fuel for Creeping Darkness. And once you banish those monsters from your grave, hopefully you got a big fiend in your grave, then you revive them with Escape from Dark Dimension. Trance Archfiend is there to get more fiends in the grave, as well as retrieving your fiends that were banished from play. And that does mean you can recycle Sphere Ebola. Now, is this deck top tier? I wouldn't say so, especially right now in this meta. There's a lot of things that can counter this deck or are very strong against it. Being Harpy, which can destroy Necrofear that's equipped on their monster, and also they can destroy your Escape from Dark Dimension. And also Blue Eyes, since Blue Eyes' attack is higher than anything you have in this deck. And as I said, Toon Kingdom also poses a problem because you don't really have a way to deal with destroying Toon Kingdom. But besides that, the deck is decent, it's pretty fun to play, so for those of you that have been wanting a Fiend double Necrofear deck, here's what I got for y'all. Enjoy the replays, have yourselves a good one. Alright, first game up, we against some Mindscan Clowns. Opens up with a Dream Clown in one set, pretty basic. I set my Doom Doge, I don't set Escape from Dark D just yet. Turns out the boy, instead of attacking with both, he switches Dream Clown into defense, even though he knows this is a higher attack than Doom Doge. I guess it's because he wanted to make me not able to pop Fiend Farewell, which is a decent move because it's not destroyed by battle. Anyways, I pick up a Sphere Ebola, and the reason I set this is because if he attacks into it, then I get to pop Fiend Farewell, and I do want more fiends in my grave. So it turns out he does attack this time. I don't know why he switched it up. Anyways, I pop the Fiend Farewell, and I get my Trance out. Drop Invader, Creeping Darkness him off so that I could special summon with Escape from Dark D later. And then I attack the Dream Clown, get Security Orb, that's fine. Because since I banished Sphere Ebola and Invader, first of all, Trance Archfiend gets to recycle this Ebola right here. Meaning I can get to use it for safety, and I wait for the battle phase to pop Escape from Dark D so that he can't use his clowns on it. So after this, the boy pops Trance once again, and that means 3 fiends in the grave. Slight misplay by not banishing the Archfiend Empress, but that's okay. Got a full board. And at this point I think these were enemy controllers because he couldn't activate anything. And Invader of Darkness makes him so he can't activate quick play spells. Boy tries coming back with a Fiend Mega, Attacks my trance, I let it go through because I don't really care. That allows me to bring back a trance from my banished pile. Fiend Farewell once again, and you already know I had to hit him with the Bola BM. So yeah, summon that, finish him off. Alright, next up, Thick Shizu, but it's actually a handless balance Thick Shizu. So yeah, balance. And I believe we're going second once again. Open up with the, oh baby, a triple Ebola. He sets the field spell. And 2 cards. Opens up with Swift Gaia, which is actually pretty bad opening hand for him. Because he actually can't search out Swift Gaia with a field spell card. Again, I set an Ebola. And I actually pop one Ebola. So that I can get 3 Fiends in the graveyard right off the bat. Fiend Farewell, get a Doom Doge out and get my Necro out. And I set 1 Escape from the Dark D. Then I go in on the Flash of Sail. Turns out nothing was poppable at this point, so he didn't have no econs or anything like that. Set that Dark Mimic. I didn't want to crash into the Swift Gaia just yet, because I was expecting him to Wild Tornado it off. Anyway, Fiend Farewell once again. Gets an Invader out, which is pretty good. And I set my Trance. He goes in with another Flash of Sail and another set. Goes in on my Trance Archfiend, Trance Genda, and I recycle 1 Ebola from my banished pile. Then I hit him with the Creeping D, Banish Manish, and that means I have an Invader in my banished pile, meaning I can escape from the Dark D. At this point I was expecting a Wild T in the battle phase, which, hold on. Yeah, so I go in on his Flash Assailant with my Trance, and he Wild Tornadoes my Escape from Dark D, meaning Invader is once again banished. At this point I decide to crash into the Swift Gaia, because I'm expecting him to only have 1 Wild Tornado. And so it's mine for the taking. He actually has a Storm face down, which is bad for us. Don't mind this too much. I was just trying to see if, you know, Doom Doge's effect would go off, but at this point I didn't know that it just gets rebanished. Anyways, Trance's effect pops off. Cycle another Trance. Fiend Farewell once more. So many Fiends in the graveyard at this point. I set another Escape from the Dark D. Goes Flash of Sail. My Trance is Dunzo. I recycle an Ebola. And I get my Invader back out. So at this point I'm in a good spot. It doesn't look like he has any more Wild Tornadoes or Storms. I go in with that Trance. Attack, attack. And at this point my banished pile is clean because I actually had so many Trances that, you know, everything I banished is back. That's some recycling for you. Reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle. Anyways, Fiend Farewell once again. Hit him with the Doom Doge, hit him with the Invader. Econs cannot be popped at this time. And I sent her thick booty all the way to the Shadow Realm. Alright, so last replay I got for you before I move into some live footage is against Harpies. And this shows you just how much this deck can still work even if you brick. Just gotta set that Ebola. Escape, I set Escape from Dark D as well. I'm a bit fortunate this game because he doesn't pick up any of his Harpy ladies until later on. Ebola gets killed in battle, so I pop that Fiend for Wajo and use Creeping Darkness. 2 Fiends in the Grove. Get to pick up my Trance. And I go ahead, pop the effect to get over Sonic Duck. Turns out he Mirror Wajo's me. That's it's pretty bad for me, but at least I get to recycle the Sphere Ebola. Doesn't pay for the wall. Gets his Angus beef out. At this point I decide I'm gonna escape from the Dark D on a Doom Doge, so I can search out a Necro. So I'm actually pretty fortunate that Fiend Farewell got a Doom Doge into the grave. Anyways, yeah, I pick up that Dark Necro. Sneak Duck hits me for a clean 1900, putting me at 1200. Fiend Farewell once again. And it's pretty unfortunate that I'm not getting any high-level Fiends into the grave. Meaning I can't get Invader of Darkness to stop his ordered charges or econs, but you know what? We work with what we have. I special the Dark Necro, and I set my Doom Doge. And I kill his Sneak. So he Harpies Hunting Grounds on his own card, which turns out to be Walter Najo. Picks off my Dark Necro. And goes in on Doom Doge. Good thing this is not a flip effect, it's just a graveyard effect, so it's not negated by Harpy Lady 2. He goes in on me, but I got the recycled Ebola in hand. And now at the end of the turn, Dark Necrofear pops. I pick up his Angus beef. Gonna make a nice burger out of him later. And I use Fiend for Wajo once again. And that's more than enough Fiends for my second Necro. And I'm just going all the way inside on him. Escapade from the Dark D. Pick up my Trance. Set my other Escapade. And I just go all the way inside. That's an easy lethal. Alright boys. That's it for the replays for today. I'm gonna move into some live footage. Catch you guys on the flip side. Alan 1011 is now following. Thanks for the follow, bro. Okay. Might not be burned. Might not be. Let me get my Trance out. Beast of Tower is fine as well, I guess. Mill out my Invader. Oh, it's one of those. It's that kind of tilt. Final Destinagio. Interesting. I need an Ebola. If I don't have an Ebola, it's all over. Roxy Thoris is now falling. Thanks for the fall, bruh. That's not good. Let's try to kill him. And Apollyon is now falling. Thanks for the fall, bruh. Oh boy. The power of the discards is here. So I want to go Trance first, just in case it's 4-star Lady Bajo. Looks like a win. Yeah, it's just another magical merch. Unless he gets like Kid Moto. It's a special summon. That would tilt me. Both Necrofears milled. Nice deck, bro. My favorite deck to play is probably, what's his face? Bro Honda. Assassinator, thanks for the follow, bro. Necrofear Punch! Okay, let's see what he pulls out. He's got a Vengajo. It's probably a better idea to not use a 4-star Lady Bajo. Rusty Patty's now falling. Thanks for the follow. Set. Sure. VTEX is now falling. Thanks for the follow, lad. Let me set 2. These stampings, I hope he stampings this. I mean this. At least we got a win monster this time. Ooh, Totem Dragon. Totem Tilta. Why no Super Machi? Because Weevil and Burn decks are not popular right now. Looks like he is getting something out with this Totem Dragon, which is annoying. But this is not Champion's Vigilance, so I'm not too worried. Not a single card can stand up to this. WLVRN is now following. Thanks for the follow. And I think I'll let this go through. I don't mind too much. It's got to be a clean 15 hundo. I don't really like Smoke Grenade too much right now. Wild Tornado is important at this current stage of the meta. I'm gonna set that to protect my life. Here he comes, boys. Red Eyes Wyvern. It's a Blue Eyes Red Eyes deck, or maybe he's just not running Red Eyes. Attacks with Wyvern first. I guess I'll econ it, or else I die. I could just econ Blue Eyes too. Premers is now following. Thanks for the follow. Just econ this. Raving Rays is now following. Thanks for the follow, bro. Okay, so let's gambage it up, shall we? Wild Tea Storm. That's so sad. Yeah, I need to gambage into another Desert Twist. It's not Vigilance, yeah. It's not. Oh, it's a 4. That's a pretty garbage, if I do say so myself. The most garbage hand I've seen all day. Now the thing is, do I set my Exploder Dragon or something else? Methling 5 is now following. Thanks for the fall, bro. Because if he has a Vengage and then he rams into this, then he can revive his Blue Eyes. How do you think Lava Golem will be used for when Merrick comes later this month? Is it guaranteed to be Lava Golem? That's the question, my boy. Yeah, there we go. There's the hero. We all need a hero. This is not chainable. Unless he's toggling me out. Okay, fine, let's pop Mountain. I'll be so sad if it was like Divine Wrath or something. Okay, it's not. Are you real, my lad? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is probably Champion's Vigilance then. So that's another card. And it's turn. Okay. I need an econ if I want to play safe. Can I flip up my digraph? Should I go for Lethal? Okay, let's flip this up, see what happens. Something is poppable. Probably shouldn't play this yet. I can go for one attack. Actually, no, let's go all in. But if I go all in, then I'm open for attacks, so I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not play this either. Let's see what's in my grave. I just need one more Earth in the grave for me to summon the next Desert Twist. But Vanguard plus Monster kills me now. It's just Wild Tea, yeah. If I get a Storm, oh man, I think I'm dead. Did he top deck that? Yeah. Pretty sure he top decked that. And Dragon's Rebirth, sick meme, lad. Boy top decked what he needed. Dragon's Raj, okay. Please go for the face down. Please go for it. Oh boy. This guy just threw the game. Oh my good. Don't tilt yourself like that, boys. Don't tilt yourself like that. Dragons. It's like the Mai from yesterday. Mans just want to tilt themselves, but you know what? We'll take it. We take those.